Hi guys, it's Ghoul, and today we are going to be doing something a little cute and a little, sickly. Of course, I'm talking about Valentine's Day, and I'm going to be doing a little couples build, a little makeover with some colour palettes, and I really just wanted to make it look like a little 50s home. Like literally the hearts and flowers, like the pinks, the reds, a few purples. I wanted it to look like a chocolate box, so that's what we kind of went for. As always, this is quite fun to do. I really love doing these makeover builds, and as you can see, this one really had such a good start. Like the stuff that was already there before is so good. It's such a really nice layout, and this is the first time I think I'm using this build on this channel, so I figured why not. So as you can see, I just basically got rid of everything, turned everything that was already there into the things that we want for our colour palette, which of course are red, pinks, some white, I think a purple piece or two in there, and then I go in on the terrain. So last week's build didn't have hardly any, but this one I really wanted to go mad with as many red roses and pink roses and flowers as possible, as I don't know, I just kind of really love the idea of having that kind of really cute kind of vibe. So if cute couples are not your thing, this is definitely not your video today. I wanted to go, as I say, with something that looked like I took really a lot of inspiration from 50s homes, 40s and 50s modern homes, just the general colours of Valentine's Day, and just like the idea of it too. I'm a massive romantic at heart, but my partner is more romantic than I am, and very much so, which I love, and we always have different ideas of romance. So this, I've kept it pretty much open-ended. It can be any grouping that you like. It could be male-female, male-male, female-female, whatever. However you see romance, this is the build for you. I really just wanted to include something super cute and super specific to myself this time, and go all out and be all cute. So that is the build. We do go in and change a few things over time, but of course, that's very much me. I do like to procrastinate a ton and just kind of see what works as well. I've noticed that I do kind of a lot of builds, and I look back and change things, but this time there's none of that. I would not change a single thing about this build. I really loved making it, and it was just kind of simple and quick to do. Of course, this is double time, so this did take me half an hour in real time to kind of put together, but I love it. I think it's really cute. And I just wanted to do something for the season. Valentine's was overlooked on the channel last year, but yeah, I've definitely got a few ideas planned, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. And yeah, I'm bringing back a little favourite from the stream, and I can't wait for you guys on this side of the Gamer Ghoul side to see it, really. So as you can see, I do go full ham with these flowers. We've got red roses, we've got red wildflowers, we've got red daisies, we've got white daisies, we've got pink daisies, we've got pink flowers. I just really wanted it to look really just well put together, like really cool. As I say, I just love it. This build is all about the love, so yeah, I do get in, and really quickly, this did look like Kame House, I'm not gonna lie. Having the pink and the red, yeah, it did make me chuckle, but I absolutely adore it. I love the porch, and yeah, I just think it's a really cool build, and I'm so glad to be able to share this with you guys. And yeah, so you can see I go in with the palette, which of course is red, pink and white. Valentine's is any colour, to be honest with you. It's whatever you make of it, but I wanted to go really super traditional, and yeah, again, I can't express how much I love this build. Like, it genuinely is my favourite one of this year, and yeah, I'll probably say that about every one of my builds, but no, I genuinely love this one, and I wanted to kind of include as many things of the colour palette as possible without it looking too garish, maybe over the top. So we've got a single bedroom, and this room at the back is the last room to be done, and I will show you why at the very end, of course. But yeah, I wanted it to look super, I don't know, cute. Oh, I'm all in my feelings today, if you can't already understand. I love love. I think it's beautiful. I think there's different types of love which will be explored this month coming. It's not all going to be couples, cutes, tunnel of love, that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's definitely going to be some other bits as well. And yeah, I'm really excited to share this with you, as I've already said, but genuinely this is my favourite build. I do go in and just change a lot of the colours. to fit the palette, and I do say this a lot because I believe it's with me and how I procrastinate, I have to stick to these colours, like, because the only way that this build will not be 20 hours long. So I do go in and make sure that it's not too matchy. We've got red floors, pink walls and vice versa, and I wanted to kind of, well, I was going to say keep it neutral, but genuinely it's like Hallmark threw up in this house, I'm not gonna lie. But no, generally I love it. I love how this come out. I wonder if we can have a little counter for how many times I say love in this video. So I do go in and use some different lighting, and honestly regret it straight away. Like, they don't give as much light as I like. I really like a really well lit build so you guys can see it straight away. And yeah, so I do go in with my little space lights in a second and change it over, but it is well worth it because I do love the overall aspect of it, although I do wish there were other lights that were this bright. Because, you know, it is getting a bit samey and I'd like to explore some different options, and yeah, and I keep having to go back and double make sure that I was in the right colour palette. So we go in and we kind of take over the little kitchenette area. It's not quite big enough to be a kitchen, and I knew I didn't want something overly red because I didn't want it to blend in with the wall so much, but again I wanted to kind of include it on our appliances, and who doesn't want to cook pink heart cookies on a pink oven? I mean, come on. So yeah, so I do go in and include like a little island area to kind of break up the open plan of the house. I definitely just like how it came out. It was one of those random builds that I do, and I tried to record most of them because I really like sharing with, you know, you guys, and then looking back at any progress that we might make. But yeah, I really love it. Of course, this would not be a carry build without tea and cake, so tea and cake is there with all our little favourite mugs too. I really wish that we could have separate options for mugs, just like leaving one or two on the side. And I did toy around the idea of having this pergola, but yeah, I didn't really like the fact that it took away from the view from all the flowers that we'd already planted, so I did remove that, and yeah, I definitely agree with that decision. And yeah, again, just having the little details really make the room, I feel, and by having the white as well to break up the middle of the pink and the red, I just think it's really cool. And then likewise, having the red stools kind of break up all that white and pink a lot. And I was toying with the idea of having a plain bin, and I thought, no, if we're going full ham, let's go full ham. So onto the bathroom now. This is one of the smallest bathrooms I've done. I think the Desert Luxe one was slightly smaller, and yeah, I really love a smaller bathroom because I always put too much stuff in the big bathroom and it always looks too cluttered for me. So I do go in and change a few things, and this is the first build this year where I go in and I put counters in instead of a like a sink and just leave it. But again, it's just about like experimenting with the colours and like the things that kind of make it, I don't know how to put it, make it lived in. And every build I always try and include, where I can, like little robes and stuff. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I always try and create a little story with any of my builds. So this one is obviously like a little couples cute build, so of course I want to have some robes for the bathroom that kind of fit the colour of the build. And as you can see, several little runarounds later, we managed to fix where it's going. I do think it's super cute, and yeah, I'm hopeful. Please let me know in the comments below. I'm hopeful that I haven't made it too garish and too like over the top, but again, I think it's super cute. So going on in now, I put all the little details in each room first, having like the red soap and the pink toothbrush holder. I don't know, I melt over the little things, I really do. If you guys have caught any of my streams, you also know that too. Going on in, I wanted to break up some of the carpeting and the floor, so I went with some simple rugs because I didn't want it again to look over the top but still could fit within that palette. Again, I never have a mirror facing the bed, never have, never will. Superstitious to a fault. So yeah, so I go in and I just create some of the white furniture to kind of break up the red a little bit, and then I'll do vice versa in all the rooms so it doesn't look too crazy. I really wanted to create something where I was I don't know, just exploring all the options. Like I say in most of my makeover builds, these builds are purely to show you what's already in the game, so you never feel like you have to buy the packs, unless you absolutely want to, of course, but you never have to buy them to be able to get a lot out of your Sims game. Again, I just melt. It's such a cute little build. And I don't know if I would like to live in it full time though, because as I say in a couple of previous builds, I am very much like a darker kind of vibe. Like I love a good rock club emo vibe. So I knew I wanted to include a television and some cozy snuggle sofa, and honestly I couldn't really find one that I really gelled with, so we did go in with our very top first pick, and maybe I should have gone for a pink. There is a lot of room in there, so okay, maybe that is one thing I definitely might look at doing, is having a pink sofa instead of a red one. But overall I think it really tied in with the room really well, and yeah, having like the little things to break up the colours, so using like the rug option and all of that really helps. I do think that if I was to redo it, I probably would kind of put a few more personal items in, but yeah, overall it's very cute. And it's probably my most girliest kind of build I've done to date, without it being the Barbie house, which we did on one of our previous streams. Yeah, which is mad. I really enjoyed that one too. So yeah, so I do put in a lot of thought and effort to like having, I don't know how to put it, having things so it looks like it's lived in. Like I really want the story, like a sim could move in there and like tomorrow and be ready to move in, you know, it's not so crazy. And of course, what would a little cute couple's house be without a little cuddly toy? I absolutely love them, I think they're so adorable. And it just adds a little character to the build. Definitely loving the fact that we were able to put in so much in such a tiny space without really looking overly like overcumbered. I was gonna say, let's pull that reference. Yeah, so we do go in and add a few windows back in to kind of make the room a bit lighter, and of course having the contrasting curtains and things like that definitely helps. Now this is my favourite room of the house, and I obviously do content creation and so does my amazing partner, so I wanted to create a little couple's game room. I really, having like the juxtaposition of the light and the dark and all of that stuff, I absolutely just loved it. Although I really do wish that we could have kept the red bar on the black desk. So yeah, I really wanted to kind of create a space that we could like still be together, but again, kind of keep separate. I do a lot of different things to my partner regarding content creation. I do a lot of The Sims and things like that, where he loves a good old retro game. So I wanted to kind of include that in our little build, a little slice of us. And yeah, I love how it turned out. I love the fact that we were able to put in like different, like the tablets, and using the speaker as kind of like a tower and things like that. Just make a little content creation room. I didn't want to go too far. I wanted to keep it super simple, and yeah, I just love how it turned out. It's super cool, and again, I think it's something that could speak to a lot of gamers, and in particular, I'm going to shout out two incredible members of our incredible family, and that is Neon and Atomic. These guys are so in love with each other. It's so cute, and you guys can come and rent this room anytime. Avid gamers, and honestly just the coolest people. So yeah, I absolutely love it, and I love the fact that we can share this with you guys and just have a little cool room. And yeah, so I wanted to come in and just finish the decoration. Again, I didn't want to go too crazy, but you guys know there's more to creation than just a PC. There's a mic and a monitor and, you know, games and ring lights and all sorts, so I wanted to kind of include as much of that in as possible. But yeah, this is definitely one of the cuter builds I've done, and I absolutely love it. So this is me just really wrapping up now. I'm adding all the little last minute details. As you know, I'm a massive fan of them. I think they really kind of bring the build together. I wanted to kind of keep things the same but have different colour options, just so, you know, I just wanted it to tie in really well. I do go in and look at some more lighting options, just because I feel that, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to make it a bit brighter, so I went with the coolest little like desk lamp. I think it's really cool, and that's pretty much it. I do go in and mess around with a few other little pieces, but nothing really kind of stuck to me that I really wanted to keep, apart from these really cute rugs. And part of me thought, how awful would it be if you sat in there and rolled over the carpet and got stuck, but again, we've all done it at some point. But this is the build, and this is just me wrapping it all up for a quick second. I'm going to add some really cute little plants in there, just to kind of bring it together a little bit, add like a personal touch. But as always, it's an absolute pleasure to do these builds with you, and I really hope you like it. I would love it if you guys took on your own Valentine's challenge in any game. Send me pictures on our Twitter page. I'd love to know what you guys get up to, and yeah, of course, definitely keep to the colour scheme as much as you can. This is my challenge to you guys, and yeah, honestly, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. So here's me during the day, the night and the evening, so you guys get to see it in all its glory, and I will see you very soon. Take care and stay safe. Bye guys.